Hi everyone, in this video we want to talk about just, how to use just in English, the meanings of just, and the usage of just as an adverb, as a time expression maybe. So let's start. What are we going to learn in this video? We're going to study all the meanings of just. We're going to study their structure, just then, just as, and we study 4 patterns including just. For example, number 4, subject just, past tense. I just arrived, something like this. We're going to study patterns that include just. 2 of these patterns are used for past, 1 pattern is used for present, and another one is used to talk about future. Let's study first different meanings of just. There is a general rule: just always acts as an emphasis. But before anything, let's see how familiar are you without watching this video with just. Can you answer these questions? Well, if you can't, don't worry. We are going to study the grammar just in deep. And you should complete these blanks with just as, and just then. Okay? Just is a common adverb in English. It has numerous meanings. It has different meanings. You can use just meaning simply or absolutely or only. To add emphasis, just always function as an emphasis. Here, meaning simply, absolutely and only. The first example: email marketing is just perfect for getting customers. It means it's absolutely perfect. Email marketing is absolutely perfect for getting customers. So just here means absolutely. A fireplace in the living room is just what I need for the winter. A fireplace in the living room is just. It means it's exactly what I need because the winter is coming and the environment, the atmosphere is cold, so I need to warm my living room and I need a fireplace. Next. The hotel commissioned a large painting for its lobby. Just the thing to renovate the atmosphere. Renovate means make new, do up, make beautiful by, for example, redecorating. So the hotel commissioned, it means ordered. They ordered a large painting for its lobby. Just the thing means exactly the thing, absolutely the thing to renovate the atmosphere. An emphasis to say that is the exact thing that the atmosphere needs to be renovated. Now just then. When you see the expression just then, it means exactly at the moment. Exactly at the moment. So we are talking about present. The wind blew, the door closed. This is a bad experience. Wind closed the door. Just then, I realized that I had locked myself out. Just then means exactly at that moment. Exactly at that moment, I realized that I had locked myself out. Here we have 2 events. That one event happened after another. The first event, wind blew, the door closed. And another thing happened. I realized I had like myself, oh, can I go in anymore because the door is closed? And maybe I don't have any keys. I don't have the keys to the door with me. So we have two events. Event 1, I'm sorry, don't go to the second example. Event 1, the wind blew, the door closed. Just then, comma. Now pay attention to this comma. This comma is necessary. After just then, we use comma. And just then means something happened exactly at the moment or immediately after. Because here something happened immediately after the previous event. The discount on the price tag jumped out at him. Just then, he made up his mind to buy the guitar. The discount on the price tag suddenly got somebody's attention. Somebody got his attention. He suddenly looked at the price tag and said, oh, this is a great discount. Just then, exactly at that moment, he made up his mind to buy the guitar. So just then means exactly at the moment. So something happened, and just then another thing happened. Just has an emphasis that says something is happening at the moment, or at that moment. When somebody jumps out at you, something jumps out at you, it means it suddenly gets your attention. Just as the next expression, the next structure that we want to study. At the exact moment when, just as the news about the embezzlement was published, the company's stock price started to decline. So exactly at the moment that some news about some corruption, some money laundering, some embezzlement was published, just as exactly at that moment the company's stock price started to decline. So these two events almost happened at the same time, but maybe with a little delay. For example, the second one happened immediately after. Just as I turned the light on, my wife shoved cake in my face and shouted, "Happy birthday!" When somebody shoved cake in your face, rub the cake in somebody's face. They do it in weddings, or maybe some countries, some cultures, birthday parties. Just as I turned the light on, exactly at that moment, then another thing happened. Immediately after that, my wife shoved cake in my face and shouted, "Happy birthday!" These two clauses both happened in the past. I turned, the past of turn, and shoved, the past of shove. So one event happened after another in the past. Subject, just, past tense. We want to study this structure. Well, as I mentioned before, just acts as an emphasis for an activity that is close to the present time, that is close to us, to the moment that we are speaking. So just refers to actions that finished very recently. I just heard the tire burst, means explode, the tire. I have to pull over. This is something that is happening at the moment of present. and I just heard very close to the present. The light just went out. I cannot find my car keys. The light went out very recently. Just emphasize that the light went out in a time that was very close to the present time. Shortly, recently. I just memorized the exact lines, and now I'm ready for the speech. This is something that I did moments ago that were very close to the present time, very recently, very shortly, very close to the present time. So just acts as an emphasis, yeah. The second pattern, subject be, just, verb ing. This pattern is followed by the progressive or continuous form of the verb. For example, someone, subject, was, be, just, verb ing. Someone was just hacking my cell phone. And when we use this pattern, it means maybe it was interrupted. So we can use this for interrupted activities. Someone was just hacking my cell phone. Someone subject, be verb, just and verb ing. And this action was interrupted or may have interrupted. Here I'm making a guess. I'm making a guess that maybe the activity did not end. The author was just contributing his new article to the magazine. So I'm making a guess that contribute means to write. I'm making a guess that maybe the activity of writing, contributing to the magazine was interrupted. The action of contributing was an ongoing, a progressive activity that was happening very recently, very close to the present time. As I said, contribute means to write articles, to write stories, to write poems. For a newspaper or for a magazine, contribute to. I was just trying to concentrate on my homework before you turn off the TV. So somebody turned on the TV, and very close to that time, I was trying to concentrate. I was in the process of trying. That action of trying was ongoing, very close to the time that somebody turned on the TV. Very recent past, before someone turned up that TV. So we have two clauses here. A time clause, before you turned off the TV. A moment, and very close to that moment. Very close to that moment. Somebody was just trying to concentrate. This is our timeline. This was a moment, then somebody turned the TV on, and that moment, and very close to that moment, I was trying to concentrate on what I was studying. Now another pattern. Subject, be, just, verb ing. This pattern again comes with the progressive or continuous form of the verb. So we want to talk about an action that is ongoing. It means we are already in the action. It emphasizes the moment of present, that we are already doing something at the moment of present. This structure is less common in English. I'm just analyzing your business plans to devise, meaning design, a perfect strategy for your future growth. I'm just analyzing, so I'm in the action, I'm in the process of analyzing at the moment, so the action is ongoing, and I'm used just to put an emphasis on the action happening at the present. I'm just analyzing your business plans. So something is happening. If this is our timeline, this is present. Something is happening at the moment of the present. A perfect strategy for your future growth. I want to devise that. The newly married couple are just packing their case for the honeymoon trip. Good for them. They're gonna honeymoon. So they are in the action. They're already in the action. They're already packing. The activity of packing cases is an ongoing activity. So here just acts as an emphasis that this activity is an ongoing activity and happening at the moment. The third structure, subject, am, is, are, just about, to, verb. Now we are talking about future actions. Something I want to do, something I plan to do in the future, in the near future. I'm just about, the first sentence, I'm just about to inject you with your medicine. I'm just about to inject you with your medicine. Now, take a deep breath. I'm just about. Subject, I, am, is, are. Am just about. Here, talking about very close future. To inject, verb. I'm just about to inject you with your medicine. Well, I'm going to give you an injection very soon. Very soon. So, just about means that something is going to happen very soon. So, if this is our timeline, this is present, this is past, this is future, something is going to happen in the very near future. Maybe if this is present, something is going to happen here, for example. Very close to the present time. Second example, the board is just about to announce the date of the exam. Everyone is waiting nervously to see their score. The board is just about to announce, so the board wants to do something very close to the present time. Very close to the present, so they just about to they are going to, maybe for example, in 1 minute, in 2 minutes, in 10 minutes, very close future, they want to announce the date of the exam. Oh, I made a mistake in making this. Maybe that the board is just about to announce their scores, not the date of the exam. Maybe it would be better if we compose our sentence like this. Sorry, my bad, but these things happen. And next, the usher, the guide, is just about to give us a tour of the city. So somebody's coming and they want to give us a tour of a city. This is going to happen in a very near future. And the final pattern, subject was and were, just about, verb. The first sentence, subject I was and were, just about, to. We are talking about past, and something was going to happen but interrupted. Something was going to happen but interrupted. I was just about to be held up responsible. I was just about to be held up responsible for the damage to the car. But interrupted. That didn't happen. Thanks God. I wasn't held up responsible for the damage to the car. Thanks God. Thanks God. So it was something that was going to happen in the near future, but interrupted until. The word until shows that the action was interrupted. Someone stepped up and owned up. Owned up means confessed. somebody owned up to damaging the car. So I wasn't held responsible anymore. So I was just about something, but the action was interrupted until someone. Next example, we were just about to get our financial project underway. Get something underway means to start something. Get something underway means to start something. We were just about to get our financial project underway when the coronavirus pandemic started. We were just about. We subject. Where is our verb here. Just about, based on the pattern, and verb with to. Our financial project and the explanation of the verb, whatever it's needed to complete the sentence. So we were going to do something in the near future, but that was interrupted. We planned to start a new business, or maybe a project, a financial project, but we didn't. The action was interrupted due to coronavirus. This was for now. We learned a lot about the word just, and now we know 7 uses of just. We know how to use just in English in 7 different patterns. Just means simply, absolutely, only, and exactly. You can use just then when we want to emphasize that something is happening exactly at the moment. We can use just as when we want to refer to the meaning at the exact moment when. We can use just for past event using the structure subject, just, past tense verb. We can use just for emphasizing that something is happening at the moment using this pattern, subject be, just, verb ing. We can use just for actions that are going to maybe happen in the near future when somebody plans to do something, somebody wants to do something, by using the structure number 6, subject, am, is, are, just about, to verb. And finally, we can use just for patterns, for events, for actions that were going to happen but interrupted. Somebody wanted to do something, but the activity was interrupted. Subject was were, just about, verb. Now, let's do the quiz. The car was big and fast. Right for us. It wants to say exactly right for us. So just right for us. So I just write a J, the letter J, meaning just. We were to win the game. So it's talking about past. When our opponent scored a last-minute goal. Oh, that is bad. So we lost the game. So we were winning the game, but the action was interrupted. So we didn't win. So we use just about. Just about. J-A meaning just about. We were just about to win the game when our opponent scored a last-minute goal. 3. The band is playing the guitar at the CD joint by the harbor. So something is happening at the moment, and we want to emphasize that the action is already ongoing. Just. The band is just playing the guitar at the CD joint by the harbor. The teachers were imitating their teacher. Their students were imitating their teacher. The moment maybe she got into the class. One event happened immediately after another. and you want to say the exact moment when she got into the class. So we should use just as. Just as. It's just about, and here just as. I signed a contract with my boss, and my request for an extra salary was confirmed. I signed a contract, and something happened immediately after that. Something immediately happened after. We use just then. Just then. So we learned a lot. We learned a lot about just. Thank you for watching us. This was a full, comprehensive grammar about just, how to use just in English in different sentences for different times, past, present, future. And if you want to learn this lesson perfectly, compose your own examples in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for our upcoming videos. So long.